Hello, human. We are Blunders and Dragons, and this is episode 2 of our 5-part mini-series, That Thing We Found. To view character art, location maps, and clues, sign up for our Patreon. For $5 a month, you'll have access to all of our episode graphics, as well as to ad-free episodes, and our Patreon exclusive, Behind the Blunders cast episodes. We understand that this is not for everyone, but you can still support us if you like. Review, share, and subscribe. We are working on a full campaign that we will be launching soon. Let's pick up where the crew left off.
So after journeying 1 hour through the wilderness, you guys arrive at the Istid Jokul Research Center. And we have that map brought up in our little service here. And the rooms are not numbered in any particular order, other than 1, 2, and 3 are the first doors or presenting to you as you arrive. So it would make sense to either enter through 1, 2, or 3, but you guys can choose which room you want to enter, and I will uncover them. And I will put your little player characters out there now so we can move them around too.
Just for the record, all of the road snacks are gone. And Gordon has eaten every single one of them, except for one macaron that he forced your character, Alan, to eat. To try and make him see that macarons are really good.
Yep.
Instead of him not thinking they're great.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Okay.
Has his
No,
perception
he ate it
changed?
and was like, yep, that's about the same as it was the last time I had it. Thank you very much.
Gordon is very offended.
When you get to be this age, everything just tastes like cardboard.
Takes out his dentures. Is there any tracks or anything in the snow?
Yeah. As you arrive, there's definitely tracks. I mean, it's a research center, and they've been walking around outside too. So there's, a pretty normal amount of tracks.
How fresh?
Looks like there's definitely some from today. Just
From looking at the buildings, can Gordon tell if any of them are the kitchen?
So mainly you can see 1, 2, and 3. If you want to walk around the entire exterior, I would let you, walk around the entire exterior and do a bit of an investigation check. And maybe you can determine the vents. But I don't know how Jared feels about that, if he's worried about offending the potential residents.
I want you to see if you know anybody, and then we can just get a tour inside. So why don't you just go in and knock on the door on number 2, maybe?
Oh, I guess that's okay. Maybe my uncle Boris will be here. I'll check. I'll check and see. I'll knock on the door.
Okay. Do you knock on the door of number 2?
Yep.
Okay. You go up and you bang on this metal door, and you hear loud metal banging echo. It's a pretty loud knock, but you don't hear any movement or anything inside. Nobody comes to the door.
Okay, I go walk around to find kitchen now.
Wait. You only tried one door. There's 2 other doors.
Gordon proceeds just to walk. Doesn't care anymore. He's going to find the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll accompany him, I guess, because I don't want to, split up.
Okay. You march around the entire exterior, and you can roll an investigation check. You know what you're looking for.
Can I give him the help action as a bonus action?
Sure, yeah.
Just in case.
Using your skills, you ask them what to look for in a kitchen, what kind of air vents, and...
About 10.
And so with the help, you get to roll with advantage, so you can roll again.
Take the highest one.
20!
Let's go! Natural 20!
So you guys just walk to the back
Gordon knows
corner,
his kitchen, okay?
and you can immediately tell that number 10 is the kitchen. And just like your base, each individual room, each individual little silo has doors to the exterior. So you're able to come over and go inside room 10. I assume you guys all head in there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
This is where Gordon pointed us, and he knows everybody that has ever existed, supposedly. So,
Okay. So this is the kitchen. And I'm going to make you guys a little smaller. Head on inside. Okay, and then I'll describe our scene. Okay, so as you enter room 10, the kitchen, you can tell that scattered on the floor are diced root vegetables. On the stove, there is a skillet, and there's fire cooking underneath it. It's a gas stove, and you can see the flames. And so whatever was in this skillet is totally burnt to a crisp. There are singe and fire marks all around the stove. Give me an investigation check.
all of us?
I got an 11.
11?
8.
8?
13.
13. Okay. You don't notice it right away, but as you're walking, suddenly your foot kind of slips out from underneath you, and you look down, and you notice there's this weird fuchsia jelly on the floor. For anybody living in Alaska, it looks like fireweed jelly. So it has that same kind of bright fuchsia, pinkish red color. And so there's this kind of weird jelly on the floor. And if you guys want to describe how else you're investigating the kitchen, I might give you more information.
Gordon actually just starts to eat what all was like burnt and all of the food that's been out. So he just starts to eat it just to taste, from another chef, like how well is this person cooking, and so.
So you taste the different raw vegetables that are on the floor.
Try to see how fresh his produce guy is. Like,
Okay.
does the produce guy get it in quickly or?
Okay.
Like
So you can tell that they're root vegetables, so it's kind of hard to detect some freshness, but you do realize, there's like some fresh mushrooms in here. And I assume you go up onto the skillet that's on the stove.
Right. I examine. Well, I eat what's in there as well as examine how well is he taking care of his cast iron skillet.
So you can tell that skillet, there's not actually any food in there, and even though it's quite burnt, the food that was maybe in there was not burnt into that pan. So it's just the oil that was on the pan that has burned. So there's vegetables scattered everywhere, and there's this burnt skillet without actually any food in it.
Also, Gordon goes up to the jelly. Are there any crackers or anything around?
No crackers.
No crackers. Then he's gonna take a finger and just taste the jelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check to see if you figure out what this jelly
saving
tastes
throw.
like.
I thought that's what it was going to be. I was like, he's dead.
It's a 2.
No.
This jelly has really exciting flavors.
Ooh.
You did not expect that. It honestly,
It's a spice.
it's sort of like hot honey. Like it actually burns your mouth. And you think it might be a little sweet, but mostly a little bit of burning.
Okay.
It's
Hey guys,
way-
this is quite spicy. You should try some of this jelly. It's
I'm
quite
not going to eat
delicious.
crown jelly there, Mr. Gordon.
It's a whole new flavor concept here. It's kind of burning. Yeah.
Since we walked in, Alan is still struggling to get his coat off.
Don't take off your coat yet. We're only here for a little bit there.
He starts putting it back on. If that you said that, he starts putting everything back on slowly.
You didn't even get the full coat off. How is it taking you longer to put it back on? I'm going to see if there's any signs of like struggle or like weapons that have been used. I'm going to go full security guard mode. So that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah, like there are definitely knives thrown onto the floor.
Okay.
Like you can't really tell if they were actually being used or
Yeah.
if they were knocked over. It definitely feels like something chaotic happened in here.
Okay.
While he's looking around, Gordon just gets a bowl and scoops all of the jelly into it and just proceeds to keep eating it with his finger and weirdly enjoying the burns.
I'm gonna go up to door 9. I don't think there's anything in here for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know Gordon wanted to come in here, but yeah, I'm gonna go up to door 9 and see if what's on the other side of door 9.
Okay, so let's unlock door 9. Okay, so as you move in, you're going to move into that room by yourself.
Yeah. I don't like how you said that, but yeah, I will. We'll do that.
I'm just seeing if anyone else wants me to move their tokens too.
I'll say this: is there anything else to eat in the kitchen?
I mean, you haven't checked the entire kitchen. You're eating the stuff that's out. Like, did you look in the fridge or the freezer or the cupboards or anything like that?
Oh, well then, yeah. I'm not walking with him. I'm checking all.
You're looting the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm looking through. Actually, I'm checking for spice most likely.
Alan sits in a chair.
No, he's gonna fall asleep. Can I ask Pyra to come with me, please?
Pyra rocks with you into the rec room. I'll tell Gordon what else he finds in the kitchen, and then I'll tell you what you guys find in the rec room. So as you go through the cupboards, you find some dehydrated meals. So it kind of seems like maybe they were doing some dehydrated meals before, like when they don't have fresh stuff. So that's something in there.
He takes them.
And I assume you look in the fridge and the freezer as well.
Yep.
And so in the freezer, you find containers with mushrooms and octopus tentacles.
Ooh. He takes those too.
And a hand.
Yeah.
And also, you were eating a lot of that jelly. Can you give me a Constitution save?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, which one is it? Check or save?
Saving throw. Save.
21.
Oh, okay. Your stomach gurgles a little bit, and you have like a little bit of like belching, like heartburn, indigestion. But that's after like 3 bites, and so you kind of get the idea like, maybe I shouldn't, eat this much. And also, you guys were out in the cold, fresh air for a while, so sickness effects that you may have been feeling are dissipating.
Oh,
so you're in a
as far as coat on. Yeah.
As far as that this place doesn't have an arcanium leak.
Yeah.
So and you were out in the cold for a whole hour breathing fresh air. So you're all starting to feel a bit better on that front. Okay, rec room.
Gordon will take the fresh mushrooms though.
Okay.
He'll pack those with him.
Okay. Yeah, they're in the freezer, and they're in the fantasy version of Ziploc bags. So
paper bags. Let's get.
They're clear though, so you can see through them. Okay, you went into the rec room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fine. Okay. So it looks like a pretty normal rec room. It is also chaotic in here though. There's like some chairs that are pushed over. It's a little messy. You don't there's more pink jelly on the floor. But then I have some cool stuff. Because you have a pretty good passive perception.
I have a 22 passive perception.
Really good.
Yeah, feat of observant.
So you notice on the wall that there are pictures of the staff as well as a bulletin board for staff communications.
Oh, that's so smart. We should do that. I take notes.
Here, so I'm gonna pop those up on the screen.
Oh,
and I'll make it a little bigger so we can see it. Yes, you do. You notice immediately, as you did, that the guy who came to your base is here in the picture. And
trying to
I could not get a really good image of the communications board.
Oh, I was about to say I was reading the notes. I was trying to zoom in on the notes.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what the notes do say. So there's a section that says weather forecast.
Okay.
And for every day it says -30, which has been your guys' experience. That is -30. And for anybody who hasn't experienced -30, that's quite cold.
Yes.
That's when the hairs in your nose freeze when you're outside, and you have to have a face mask on, and you'll even get all the little ice crystals on your eyelashes. It is very cold.
Pro tip, never squeeze your nose when you're out there and your nose hairs have frozen. They will stab the inside of your nose. It is not fun. Yeah, take it from someone who's done that.
So there's the weather forecast. There's medical procedures. And so under medical procedures, you see like they're kind of like little packets with information.
Yeah.
So the heading is medical procedures, and you have treatment for frostbite, treatment for burns, treatment for acid burns, and major wound and limb amputation is also listed there.
Okay.
So that's just some stuff on there. You see the schedule for the center. And actually, I'll send it to you, but you can see that it says 6 a.m. breakfast prep in the kitchen.
Okay.
7 a.m. Breakfast served in the kitchen. 8 a.m. normal duties begin. 12 p.m. lunch. And then you also see HOVER as like initials, like H.O. So it spells Hoover.
Yeah.
And so it says Hoover, crew quarters, and dog kennel. 6 p.m. dinner and daily team meeting. 10 p.m. quiet hours. 12 p.m. so at night, or I guess it'll be 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. probably to 3 a.m. Hoover services. And I'm gonna send you that. I'll post it. I'll send it to each of you so you guys can all see that schedule.
For services, just got a vacuum out there.
And you know what, I'll send. Okay, and then there's also a note under the maintenance heading. And these are handwritten notes. So
Yeah.
you can tell that people have kind of like written things to maintenance, and then maintenance might respond. So like issues that they're having, right? So you might consider something if it's like, hey, the heater's not working, right, in the research lab. And so 2 notes that you notice under maintenance. One says, Hoover digested my boots last night. Turn down the odor setting.
Okay.
And then the response to that is, use a deodorant and bathe more.
Makes sense.
And then another one says, my terrarium was tipped over and the contents are missing. Please adjust the Hoover settings. We cannot have it digesting research samples. And then you also see a note that says, stop leaving research samples in the sleeping quarters. They belong in the lab - facilities. So I will put all of these in the chat so you guys can see them for reference.
Also, since I'm Mastermind Rogue, I have a thing called Master of Intrigue. And so I have a forgery kit that I can use, which I've used to write for NAR. So it's not just me making all the reports, but I've seen NAR write. And so I want to memorize these like handwritings and just so if I ever see them again, I would know who wrote what. Okay. And things like that.
So you'd recognize them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can the picture of this robot thing, does it have initials on the side that says Hoover?
So you have a robot at your base.
Yes.
Oh, wait, is there one in the pictures?
Yes, there are. I don't know if that's a robot. I don't know what there's a grandmother with a bunch of dudes.
Oh, okay. I see which one you're looking at. That's like a excavation tool.
Okay.
In the picture. So you guys have a robot at your base called Mops. And so that you're thinking it probably kind of sounds like Mops too.
Yeah.
You have experienced Mops and the chaos that Mops brings, and you're very frustrated by it. And so to you, this sounds a lot like Mops. So potentially, they have something that is similar.
Okay. And then this jelly, I'm gonna be like, I knew there was a reason that we brought you along there, Mr. Ramshield. Do you know what this jelly is? Do you know what it could be used for or anything? There's more in here.
How about I try it one more time, just to see?
You don't look so good. You look.
I'm going to try one more time just to see if I can tell what it is.
Okay.
Can I get a perception check on that, or would there be different?
You could do nature if you wanted, but perception or nature.
Can I don't know if I can help him in this. Probably not.
Not unless you try it too.
Okay, I will try it too, and I will
And
help
if-
him in this.
If you can,
Or
if you
I
try,
would
you
eat
can do
mine.
your own check.
Okay, sure.
So if you want to do, I'd let you do investigation
Are
potentially.
you sure about that, Dion? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
I've got an unnatural 20.
I got a natural 20.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you both eat more.
Just so everybody that's listening, Kippo picked up the dice and looked really jealous and then threw it.
And rolled a 7.
And rolled a 7. Cool.
Poor Alan is not.
Yeah. He's asleep, I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure he's asleep.
So you guys taste it, and both of you get that burning sensation in your mouth. It's very tingly, and the flavors, as you're really focusing and thinking on it, the flavors, it definitely has like a depth and an earthiness that you weren't expecting in jelly, and almost like an umami flavor, like almost a mushroomy flavor. But there's also like a weird fishiness to it that was initially hidden by the spice. But you're like, that's a little
There's a spice.
weird.
There's a spice, yeah. No, I used to be a rascal, and there's a spice 100%. Let's see here. So it's like fishy, gooey.
Yeah, weirdly gooey. I mean, weirdly fishy because it's a jelly.
Yeah, I've
And
never
so-
had it before, though.
No,
Even with my nat 20. Okay.
Mm-mm. No, you've like, I have never eaten anything like this.
Okay. I will take a sample, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay, what do you put the sample in?
I will be like,
Do you want to just take my bowl?
yeah, can I just borrow your bowl? And
Yeah, you can have it. I'm full.
actually, I'll just take a jar from the kitchen. If there's a jar in the kitchen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, you're able to find a mason jar pretty easily.
Is
And
there
I'll
anything
say
else in
it
this
also had like a weird metallic flavor in
It's
it
not
too.
blood, though, right?
It's not only blood.
Oh, okay. All right. But it does. Okay.
Like you feel like it has almost a more biological. So you got a nat 20.
Yeah.
So you feel it has more of a biological flavor than a preservative flavor.
But it,
It kind of reminds me of blood pudding.
yeah.
a bit,
Yeah.
Okay, so don't eat anymore because it might be people.
Oh,
So it's people mixed with something else. So they may be cannibals here. So let's
in
just
my
lock
family, not out of the ordinary.
in. Do you recognize anybody on this board? No. Oh,
Hold on. Does Gordon recognize anybody on the board other than the guy that we?
No.
Okay.
You don't recognize. You don't even have to roll for it. They're not.
I don't see any of my family.
You know your family pretty well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think your family lives here. Just gonna be honest.
No. Well, we've gone an hour in a different direction. We live in the opposite direction. Yeah, over the other hills.
All right, Dr. Fizzard, are you awake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sorry. Yeah, he's still sitting in the chair in the kitchen.
And
Just
I
like
assume-
this, just like he was in the sled. Like, just waiting for you guys to tell him what to do, or he.
Dr. Fizzard, we're gonna have to keep moving here. There might be somebody killing other people here.
He's like
so-
rocking himself up out of the
Oh,
chair,
here-
and then he gets
here,
up.
let me
and-
help you. I grab your leg because I can't. You're so tall compared to
Okay,
me.
so I assume you're back in the kitchen helping Dr. Fizzard.
Yeah.
And what
well,
you-
I think we're gonna just continue on eventually to like number 5. I think the middle of the facility is kind of where we want to go.
Okay, while you're in the kitchen,
Oh yeah.
you do hear a banging sound.
From?
You have a really high passive perception. It's coming from room number 6.
All right, time to lock and load. I take out my crossbow, and I'll hand you a short sword because you're not armed, right?
I have my frying pan.
Oh, you do have your frying pan. Okay. I'll be like, all right, let's go. Here we go, guys. And walk into number 6.
Okay, and Jared goes first.
Yep, I'm locked in. I'm the security guard, so I should go first.
Followed by Gordon, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. And Pyra helps up Alan
Thank you.
and says, come with me. Come with. We should
Live
stay
along.
together. All right. So you guys are going to go into the next room.
My name is Jared Vern Squirrel. I am a security guard, lieutenant, and I am here to help.
Okay. The first thing you notice is that appears to be a study room. So not a full-on research lab. There's desks, there's papers, there's things like that. There is more pink jelly on the floor. And the thing that is banging around, I will bring that into view.
It's another mops.
With a gun.
It is, in fact, a robot.
Ah.
It is very similar to your mops, but it is slightly different.
Okay.
And so this thing is buzzing around, and you can see that there's pink jelly on the floor, but it seems to be vacuuming that up.
Oh, cool.
So do the rest of you enter the room?
It's all clear. All clear.
Okay. So everyone comes into the study room. And
Does our... Okay, I have 2 questions for you. Does our mops speak? And is it a language in like binary or something?
so your mops does communicate, but it's pretty basic.
Okay. Because I speak languages, and if our mops speaks, I would have picked like binary or something because I use that. But I will try to communicate with this.
Okay. What do you say?
That's a great question. Where are the owners of this facility?
Oh, where are they?
Yeah, where are the owners of the facility? And is anybody around?
And so the robot goes, I am Hoover, handler of offensive vermin and excessive rubbish.
Amen.
Did that thing just talk?
Yes.
What are your cleaning needs?
Hold on a second. Do you make this jelly that I keep seeing?
I am cleaning.
Oh. So you clean up the jelly.
I am cleaning the excessive rubbish.
Oh.
Is there other human is around?
I don't think it would really be able to communicate
Yeah.
that.
Can you lead us to the other humans?
What are your cleaning needs?
Clean up towards the humans. I'm like getting frustrated at this point. I'm like,
My protocol indicates to clean room by room. My normal hours of service are 12 to 3 a.m.
Well, it's not 12 to 3 a.m., so you're kind of...
Excessive accumulation of rubbish has activated my cleaning services.
Can I go up and, like, see if there's a malfunction to this robot thing?
Yeah.
I know... Oh, actually, I'll be like, Pyra, you work with things. You want to look at this? And I'll help her.
Okay.
Because she probably has a better bonus than me.
Sure, yeah. Let's see what she's got.
Unless you want to take a look at it.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, she's going to do an Arcana check.
Cool. And I'll give her the help action so she has advantage.
Cool. 18 and 4. So 18 plus 7, she definitely does well. As far as I can tell, this thing operates just fine. It's supposed to clean it clean.
Great. I think a lot there.
And
I'm going to need some help here.
And she's like, she says, perhaps it is maybe a bit full. It seems like it's not cleaning up so much, but
Should we empty it?
Maybe the jelly's too spicy for it.
It's the spice. I knew it. Blood spice. Okay. I'm going to check the desk and see if there's any notes that will be helpful.
okay. Your natural investigation's pretty high. So I'm going to say that you pretty easily find a book.
Oh, great. Love that
I'm
phrase.
going to put that up here. Make it nice and big.
Boil. What is that? Seems bad.
I assume you open the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you open it, it appears to be a research journal. So someone like you likes to write down a lot of things. And so it seems like someone has been detailing their various insights and studies as they've been here in the Arctic.
I'll go to the very last pages that have been written in and start from there.
Okay.
I would love to read the whole book, but it seems like we're running low on time out here because we have to go back to our facility.
Yeah, and you can always take it with you.
Yeah.
And that might be helpful for Java.
Yeah.
So the page that you're seeing is the most recent series of entries.
Is this a language I know?
Let's see.
I speak Gnomish.
So,
In a couple of...
it may be a language that's familiar to you, but it is a specific type of like scientific shorthand. So it's kind of like a code.
I'll show it to you and I'll be like, hey, do you understand anything like that's on here?
Does he?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check.
Can I give advantage?
5.
I think the pictures are going to be the most helpful part. I don't think
Okay.
the words seem to elude you exactly what they might be. You can recognize some really common words, but they kind of just seem like the words that you recognize kind of coincide with what you're seeing in the pictures for the most part. So
Okay.
Hey, look, it's mushrooms. Is this a cookbook?
Alright, so I see skeletons, I see artifact things. Is there any... Oh, well, okay, mushrooms. I'll be like, hey, can I look at those mushrooms that you got, those fresh mushrooms?
Sure, but don't eat them.
I won't, I'm not going to. Do they match the picture in the book?
yes,
Oh boy, are they glowing?
and they're not glowing right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh great. Alright, well...
You can tell that this researcher potentially used like gel pens when he was
Good on him.
in his journal. So really giving those illustrations that extra pop. So that's why they have a really nice glowing effect to
How
them.
much time do you think we have in this facility before we have to leave before the storm comes?
About 2 hours is what was estimated. It's an hour to get there, about 2 hours, hour back. And the storm is roughly 5 hours away. So that should give you a little bit of a buffer, maybe 2.5 hours, but not a ton of time. And the longer you stay, the more risky it is to put you in a dangerous situation for coming back.
We should probably do one more room. Or, yeah.
Oh, I would say you guys have time to do the whole base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just... Let's go to number 5. Let's clear this place out a
Okay.
little bit.
Do you want to split up?
Yeah, let's split up. I mean, just be careful, okay? I'll go with Dr. Fizzard. Okay. So I can take care of him. Pirate, please take care of the chef and make sure he doesn't eat any more of the jelly, okay? Goodness.
Okay. So you seem to want to go towards the center before. Do you want to move towards the center room?
Yeah, I'll
with
go
Mr.
towards
Fizzard.
5.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And then
We'll go to number 3.
Gordon and Pyro go to number 3. Okay.
I'll take the book and stuff if that wasn't clear.
Yep, you got the book with you.
Inventory.
We'll meet up in 2.
Yeah. I think...
Okay, so Jared and Alan are entering a ice research lab.
That's the worst place for you.
Unfortunately, I don't think Alan's taken off his coat.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's good. And Gordon and Pyra enter the sleeping quarters. Which ones do you want description on first?
I'll go sleeping quarters.
Sure.
Okay.
What can I see?
The sleeping quarters. The beds all look short and wide, which makes sense. This is a dwarven research center. But things are chaotic and upturned. Beds are shoved in the corner. Stuff is scattered on the floor. You do notice in the corner there's an overturned terrarium. And you can give me an investigation check to see, and you can kind of describe to if you're looking at anything in particular.
I would re-roll that on your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, use your dice tray.
it was cocked. Good stuff.
3. Hold on. Well, let me see. What would you say? Investigation?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just a 3.
Okay. And do you describe anything that you're doing and looking around beyond what I described?
I would probably be like, hello, is anybody in here? It is Gordon.
Thinking your family might still.
Yeah, just curious in my phone.
We already went over that.
Boris, are you in here? Uncle Boris?
Nobody responds.
No response. Okay.
Oh.
I would probably go check out the Tarantrium or whatever it's called.
Terrarium?
Terrarium, yeah.
Sure.
See if there's any,
Yeah.
scary things about.
So you see a glass terrarium that has been tipped over on its side. It's the interior is rocky, moist, damp. Seems like there was a heat lamp that is now detached from the wall. It's not keeping it warm. And in all the rooms, it's colder than you would expect. So far, it's chilly. Seems like maybe the heat has been off for some time. And so you definitely notice that in this room as well. It's chilly, but this heat lamp that was with the terrarium is disconnected. And then you guys enter the ice lab, and it is very cold in there. Interestingly, it does not seem to have any of the chaos that you've seen in the other rooms. Everything seems pretty orderly. Pretty normal. With your passive perception, you quickly detect that there's a thermostat on the wall that allows you to control the temperature of this room.
Cool.
So it seems like potentially when they've brought in things from the outside that they want to keep cold, they keep it cold, and other times they heat it up. So it's not exclusively an ice lab, but currently it's set to cold. In the center of the ice lab is a very large greenish block of ice that has been carved down the center and something like removed from the center of this big ice block. And if you want to investigate it further.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate this room and see if there what was in the center, if I can tell what it was. Do I make an investigation?
Yeah, I want to give me a roll.
Ooh. Oh, that's like 24.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So Alan, as you're walking in, you happen to step on something on the floor. And so Jared would have found this pretty quickly. But
I stepped over it.
you stepped over it. You were really focused on the ice block. But you just step on what looks like a metal. It's a knife that has kind of like, it looks like it can be activated to have a fire blade. And as he picks it up off the floor, Jared, you recognize that is a Monarch steampunk dragon knife, which is strangely the name of a real knife.
Wow.
That I found online.
That's sick.
And I just thought it was such a cool name that I thought the Monarch steampunk dragon knife would be awesome. So, Jared, with your experience with daggers and knives, you recognize that quickly. But you were focused on this ice block.
Yeah.
So you see this large greenish block of ice, and it looks about like a humanoid shape has been cut out of the middle.
Ooh.
And as you get closer, you can tell that something is still stuck in the middle of this ice. And as you get really close, there's a shoe stuck in this ice, like a boot. And
How
as
big is the boot?
like a dwarvish size boot.
Good.
And as you get closer, you can see that there is an ankle bone sticking out of this boot. So not only has someone left behind their boot, but their foot.
Is it cleanly torn off, or like?
Yeah, it's pretty clean, but there's actually weirdly like burn marks around it.
Cool. I won't tell the doctor that because I don't want him to panic or anything like that. I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. We're doing great out here. Everything is fine. Great. What'd you find there, Doc?
I found a pretty fancy knife.
Cool. Can I see that for a second here?
Alan, oh, he still had his gloves on when he picked it up, so he's still kind of stiff from all the layers that he's wearing. So he
2 hands, like, hands it to you like this.
Cool. Not blade first. Remember, not blade first. And I will look at this knife.
And Alan insists, cut your body, not your body.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. I will put this in like an evidence like pouch in my thing.
Okay.
And just keep that to the side.
Do you like wrap it up in anything to protect the blade, or you just stick it in there?
No, I'll wrap it up. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
I'll have like some cloth or something extra.
Cool.
Like scarf.
I'm gonna make a little pile over here. So you've collected the journal,
Journal.
laser, and then I don't have a picture of it, but you've collected the Tupperware with the mushrooms and the tentacles. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go to room 7, I think. There's nothing else in this room, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Unless you had questions about anything that you've already seen. So we'll move you guys to room 7. And then Gordon and Pyra, you guys going anywhere else?
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like everything's kind of disarray and something got out, but we'll go to room 2.
Okay, go to room 2. All right, so Jared and Alan, you enter another research room, like I think that's another research lab. And Gordon and Pyra, you enter a room that is weirdly circular. There's ice all around the outside. Like you came through a door, but the walls are made of ice. And it looks like someone has dug or blown down, to the dirt. And then beyond the dirt, they've tunneled below that. So Pyra's a good person to bring. So as you step over, it's not actually blue light that's coming from it. It's actually more of a warm orange light. And what else is in there? So there's a ladder that goes down this cavern, down into, basically the straight ground, and you can feel heat rising up from it. And Pyra in particular observes like, oh, looks like some pretty good explosives were used in here. Very precise to not blow up anything else. And so she's kind of investigating and fascinated by this great excavation that apparently has been done to go underground. And you know what? Give me a nature check.
14.
14. You know what? Mushrooms grow underground.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mm.
Okay. And then you guys went to room 7, I think. Okay. So in this room, the windows are smashed. So it's really cold. Even though you just came from a pretty cold room, but the windows of this one are smashed. It's letting in a lot of cold air. And there is pink jelly on the floor of this room as well. But because it's pretty cold, it seems to be kind of frozen. So it's maybe retaining more shape. And so something else that you're able to see, this is just some of the jelly.
Oh no.
So what are you observing?
I just see a bunch of squid stuff. Squids. Not great. It's not moving, right?
No, the jelly's not moving.
Great.
And it's pretty frozen in this room because it's quite cold. The windows are open and it's -30 outside. So this jelly is frozen into place, and you can see these tracks essentially that are in them.
Okay, so there's tracks in them, not the jelly is that. Okay. Oh boy, so that's like a squid monster or something.
And you can also give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I would love to do that and get some more information. Do you want to help me out here?
Yeah. I'll look around.
Oh, did you give me advantage or no?
You can give him advantage if you want.
I can give him advantage?
If you're helping, but you got to describe how you help.
Oh, well, how am I helping him look around?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think he is helping him look around.
Alan's
Alan's looking around himself.
Alan's around in his own investigation.
Yeah.
So what do we get?
I got a 22.
Oh, nice. I got an 11.
Okay. So you're focused on this jelly.
Yeah.
You're thinking of
I'm locked
all
in.
the things that it could mean. Excuse me. Alan finds something that has rolled into the corner. You know, he's kind of distracted. And so he finds this interesting item. And for those who can't see it, it sort of looks like a coaster, maybe, with some kind of glowing runes on it. And so you find that in the corner.
Alan uses mage hand to pick it up.
Oh, smart. Mm-hmm.
That's where my mage hand went. No, I'm just kidding.
So he shows it to Jared.
Okay. And what did you get for that investigation? It was pretty high. It was
22.
22. So you recognize this type of device, actually. You're not just wondering what it is. You realize that this is like a recording device.
Oh.
So potentially similar to, like a CD or, a recording. It would be a storage device that you would store recordings and
Is it like
data
a hologram
on.
thing?
Potentially. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, what I know.
Yeah, you would know that if you put this on the right kind of drive,
Right.
it will project a hologram and
Okay.
present the information that way. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so I have a couple options. So there's some things that I've been looking at, and I have a couple of...
Look at this thing. It just floats it right.
No.
This looks like one of the these disc thingies that we'd use to do our logs.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, that's great. All right, well, I had a bunch of drawing of squid people and things like that I was going to show you, but we'll focus on that. That seems way more important than what I was going to tell you. Is there a place? Is there a place to play that in here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are familiar with labs, particularly Alan, and with such a high investigation. So he observes the
Drive.
the drive that you would normally set it on top of that would result in it projecting the information. So you can go try to use that.
So our short wave radios working to each other.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, hey, Pirate and Mr. Ramshield, can you guys meet us up in room 7, please? We got a recording that we're gonna play here. So just let us know. And I hope you guys are still alive.
Sure. We will be there soon. But Gordon's telling himself after we get more mushrooms.
We get more mushrooms. So does Gordon head to the lab, or what does he do?
So I would assume he heads down the ladder
All right.
to go find more mushrooms.
Gordon heads down the ladder. We'll address that later. But
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say he's like Uncle Boris, Uncle Boris. Really, he's just looking for mushrooms.
Pyra's a little more cautious, and she says, "Wait, maybe with the rest of the team, we don't know how structurally sound this excavation is. It looks pretty good, but perhaps we go all together."
Uncle Boris.
Uncle Boris.
Son, no.
Does this look like your family's home?
Probably not. Okay, what you say makes sense. I will go with you.
All right. Which way do you guys go? You don't know what you just know how see doors. You don't know which way they what's in the different rooms.
Let's see. I guess you said something about there's light, right, in this room that we're currently in?
Yeah, there's like glowing coming up from the cavern.
Coming out from the cavern, okay.
And it's not like it's not a totally black room. There's windows, so there's light coming in and stuff.
Yeah. I feel like it would probably just keep going across.
Okay.
I mean, walk around, but go to 1.
Okay. So you guys head to 1. You guys put the holocoaster on the disk drive. You attempt to activate it, but this room is so cold. And this equipment is not designed to function in this level of cold.
Okay.
And Gordon and Pyra, you enter the room.
I was about to say fireball.
Fireball the whole room.
Yeah. I'll eat it up real quick.
That won't damage the equipment. So fortunately for you, you have Pyra with you. You have entered the utility room. And so in this room, the windows are broken and it is very cold. So this room, the lab that the other guys were in, these are the coldest rooms because they have the broken windows. You can see pink jelly on the floor that is frozen. And Pyra observes, see, this is our heating system, but it has been shut down for some reason. Everything seems functional. We could perhaps turn it back on.
Okay.
So she walkie-talkies.
Gordon's along for the ride on this one, and he's like, okay.
She walkie-talkies and they're on their way to the lab, but we have found the utility room, so we're gonna turn the heat on.
1 second. I think the heat is off for a reason. I'm not totally sure what that reason is, but I think we just be a little careful here. We don't know what's going on, so I'd just be cautious until we explore everything.
Okay, what'd you say, boss? So would you move up towards room 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go up to room 4.
Nervous about turning on any kind of heat. It seems to be cold for a reason.
So you head into room 4, which is the dog kennels.
Okay.
And you can see that this room is empty.
Oh, dogs.
The windows are broken. It's very cold. A hole is dug under the wall of the corner of the kennel.
That's where Finn got out.
All the dogs are gone, but some of the kennels are open, some are closed, and there's definitely pink jelly in here as well. But it was cold, so it's frozen pink jelly. And that's what you see in this room. And do you guys want to move on to the lab, or any questions?
No, I'd probably just head to the next then.
Okay. So you guys regroup up in the lab. You're all together again. And you guys have tried to play the holo coaster, but everything is too cold.
Yeah, we've been waiting for them. I think we would have stepped into room 8 too while we were waiting. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume you pocket the holo coaster to take with you for later.
Yep.
And then we head on up to the final room of the base. Who goes in first?
I'll go in first.
Okay.
I'm the leader.
Jared's going to open.
I'm the strong and brave one that won't panic if we get an attack.
So this is our final research lab that you see. And I have an image of what you find.
Oh, boy.
This is what the room looks like.
Oh, no.
It is complete chaos in here. There's a combination of more fire burns in here, like you saw in the kitchen, but then also green liquid and large burnt areas surrounded by this green foam. With your high investigation, you're pretty sure this is acid.
Okay, good. Nothing poisonous in here.
Yeah, I mean, acid smoke is not good.
Yeah, it's not great, but yeah.
And the windows are smashed open and it's really cold.
These lab cleanliness standards have just been going downhill ever since I retired.
You tell them, Doctor. Cool. Is there any notes or anything in this room?
You do a pretty good job of looking around as best you can.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the acid.
But there's total chaos. I mean, the types of notes you find are pretty basic research notes. There's nothing that really stands out to you as like my dying wish.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, is like our last experiment made everything explode and a zombie skeleton thingy came out. Cool. I'll be like, all right, nothing in here. We'll come back and I think we just talk to the group and be like, all right, so I think all those windows are smashed on purpose. I don't know what the reason is, but I also don't want to heat it up. We can always play the disc at home. My home, technically, because I live there, but your guys' research station. Did you guys find anything interesting, Mr. Ramsey?
We found this circular room with a big hole exploded in the middle of it, and with some light coming up out of it, an orange light.
And heat.
Pretty
warm, pretty good. Excavation work.
I'm fairly sure that there is mushrooms.
Okay. How much time do we have until we have to...
Did anyone find the bathroom?
Ooh.
I think they could
Wonder
just go
no one
outside.
stayed here. But they left because there's no bathroom.
Maybe it's down in the hole.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go down the hole. We'll head down
Somebody
to the
just
hole.
blew it up.
That's how they get rid of all the feces.
Okay, and so I guess you guys will find out what is down that hole next time on Blunders and Dragons.
Hello, friends. This is Gordon. Thank you for listening to episode 2 of our 5-part mini-series. We have a full campaign coming soon, so subscribe so you don't miss the launch of season 1. You can also follow our Patreon for free to keep up with news and events.